Alright, y'all. So today I want to make a very quick video to discuss some new Marvel news, and that is the first bit of news is the First Steps director, Fantastic Four First Steps, Matt Shackman, was asked, I think recently in one of his interviews, will there be an extended cut of Fantastic Four First Steps at any point? And we know that there was a lot of footage cut from the movie. The movie had originally a longer runtime. We know that John Malkovich's character, the Red Ghost, was going to appear in the movie, and some extended sequences between Sue and the Mole Man were going to be in the movie. And for whatever reason, probably due to pacing issues and making the movie a bit shorter for the theatrical release, all these things were cut. And when Matt Shackman, was asked about the possibility of an extended cut, he said it was not possible. We're not going to get an extended version of the movie, and that's just what it is. The version that's released in theaters is the version we're getting. He basically kind of summed it up to a lot of the sequences that were meant to be in the longer version of the movie are just unfinished. There was too many visual effects involved, so an extended version of the movie to be released would be impossible. So my quick thoughts and opinions on this. I do, to a certain degree, understand his point here, just because I think director's cut to this movie probably isn't possible because there was, like I said, originally a different opening to this movie with the Red Ghost, where Reed was trying to stop him from taking a rocket ship. That's why we see in the beginning of the movie that he needs iodine because it's like after that battle and stuff. And I'm assuming there was a lot of unfinished visual effects shots that were going to be in that fight. I think we saw snippets of it in the later part of the film. But like I said, I do totally see it. Like, there's probably a lot of things that were cut that were just frankly unfinished. Like, it'll be a bunch of previs and a bunch of, like, unfinished special effects. And I don't know if Marvel would want to go back and finish those scenes and release an extended version because that would obviously require millions of dollars to finish that VFX. And Marvel usually hasn't done extended or director's cuts. I think the only time they've ever done that, it was like, I think No Way Home, where they released like a slightly extended version of that movie. So yeah, that's probably like the rare, like maybe the only instance of that. So my overall quick thoughts. I'm not too surprised they said that an extended or a director's cut was not coming out just because Marvel usually has never done something like that. And I don't think Marvel would want to pour in money to those unfinished sequences just because people were wanting an extended version of the movie, right? I think it's kind of depends, but I don't think it's possible. Now, my big hope is that when we get this film on home media, we actually get to see these deleted scenes and not that these, deleted scenes are just lost media in the ether, right? Because I really hate, especially with like Marvel movies, they don't release the cut content that we clearly see in the trailers because I just think that's extremely important with a film, right? You got to release the deleted scenes, you got to show what could have been. And also, sometimes these deleted scenes can absolutely enhance the understanding of the film and the pace overall, right? I personally would love to see an extended version of the movie get released, but I don't think Marvel would want to pour in the money, and plus they're too busy doing other things, right, with Avengers. So it's kind of I totally get it, but at the same time, I do think an extended version of this movie, even though I thought it was a really good movie, I think would have helped the movie a little bit more. I definitely would have loved to see the Red Ghost in the movie. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was a bit of a missed opportunity, but hopefully we'll get to see these deleted scenes when the film gets released on digital media, or Disney Plus or whatever. Hopefully that becomes the case, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully it doesn't become lost media. Now we gotta go to the second point of this video, and that is the rumor or leak, so to speak, that we might get more Robert Downey Jr., Doctor Doom, after Avengers Secret Wars and Doomsday. Now, like I said, this completely could be false, but Marvel is thinking about the possibility of having him stay as Doctor Doom after the fact. My thoughts. So, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom is, like I said, it's really too early to say anything. I know that with the post-credit scene or the mid-credit scene that they had for the Fantastic Four, I think the actress who plays the Invisible Woman, I think Vanessa Kirby, she came out to confirm that it was Robert Downey Jr. in that cloak because in that scene, if like I said, kind of if y'all watch the mid-credits scene, like you only see the cloak, you see the mask, and you see Franklin touching his face, Doctor Doom's face, but you don't actually get to see Robert Downey Jr. at all. But that's apparently him. And I think that really overall, it really depends on the quality of his performance. I know that Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, but it kind of depends how his Doctor Doom is really going to play out in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, right? Got to see how that all plays out, and also with the film's story and plot, how it all plays out. I wouldn't mind it, but it also depends on the whole situation with those movies, and it's just really too early to say anything about my thoughts on this, right? Um, I don't really see though him sticking around after Secret Wars. Just my personal opinion. I think number one, it was like an insane amount of money for him just to come back for these two movies, right? Imagine him staying on for more movies. That would be extremely expensive. So I don't know. I think I always kind of assumed it was a one-time done deal with Secret Wars and Doomsday. But we'll kind of wait and see. We got to see how those films turn out on quality. In particular, we got to see how Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom, who he is, what he is, and how he portrays the character. But yeah, overall, my quick thoughts on some recent Marvel news that just came out in the past few days, and just want to give you my quick thoughts on that. Overall, have a good, nice day. Peace, y'all.